Hello, good evening and happy Sunday. Sorry for a little bit of a hitch just then. Something's just fallen over. I don't know what that was. Never mind. Anyway, we're here, hopefully. A little bit of a glitch. It wouldn't let me log in tonight because it was making me re-enter my password. Not been changed at all, but it just had a little meltdown. So then we had to change the password and get sorted. So anyway, we're here. So tonight, new meets old again, take two, but this time is because I have some new online exclusives to share with you. There was a giveaway in the the graphic I've just shared with you. So let me just get that on the table and I'll get you down. Hi Shaz, lovely to see you. So this is one of the online exclusives that are coming up on the 5th of March. Now, this is a lovely suite. I have got lots of florals. Hi, Carol. I've got lots of florals, but I particularly love these colours and the papers and the vibrancy of them. So, got a little bit different today. I'm going to show you the rest of this as well, the online exclusives. They're not up until the 5th of March. So, celebration will be over. But this is the rest of the collection that goes with the other set. This is another set, but there are others as well. That's why they suggest you look online. So I will be posting the links for those. But for now, I'm going to pop that away. That's just printed off my computer. So I wanted to show you how wild and vibrant these papers are. I've got the second sheets are in there, so I'll just get those out of the way. We don't need those as well. So this is just my style. I love the brightness of these. I just want to make sure that you see all 6. Hi, who's that? Sue. Hi, Sue. So yeah, these papers, I'm going to walk you through them, but I'm not buying the stamp set and the dies at the moment. They might make it in on the 5th, but hey, for now I've just gone for the papers because I've been playing recently with a set of dies that's in the annual catalogue that I think we're gonna have fun making something with those tonight. So with these colours, and I might use some of the papers as well, not sure. We'll see, we'll play as we go. So this is one of them, these beautiful flowers and the leaves and the greenery in there. I do just want to show you the list. You know what Sandra does. Sandra puts in here, Stampin' Up! Print these, all the colours. They're fine if you read up close and personal, but you can't read those. So I've literally listed them down here. There are 12 colours in there. You'd ordered those, Shaz. Well done. Hi, Joy. Hi, Pam. Yeah, they are beautiful papers. But I ordered one of the other suites that I will show you possibly next week. And I didn't overbuy at the moment. I was just trying to conserve what I can play with right at the moment. So these papers, I want to just run you through. So if I just go through and pass over the backs of these, so you can see the front and the back together, like so. That's the first one. Okay. Then this is the second one. The flowers of the stems are coming this way. So you've got flowers there, and you've got they're like little stars on the back there, just little crosses, little stars on there. Quite sweet. That's nice. These ones we always love when Stampin' Up! Do this. So these ones are good because you can cut through the middle here and you can cut panels down. I will work on some layouts with this one for you. I got caught on for this week. I couldn't resist. Who's that? Yeah, she has, yeah. So yeah, but these ones are good because you can cut through here and we can panel these up. You could make 6 quite straightforward. For a normal size card, just because I've got this one here, you could easily get 6 out of one sheet. And don't forget, you get 2 of each one. But I want to work on some other layouts with this one for you. So that's the front and this is the back. So that is the lemon and lime twist in there, and lemon lolly, I think. But aren't they just lovely and bright? And then this one, obviously trailing plants, and then some diagonals on the back. Okay, I don't know, I'm going to do more than one. I'm going to do note cards today again. I haven't used those lately. And these are just miniature versions of what we've had on the first page. Okay, and on the back of that we've got some Petal Park little dots on there, white dots. And then this one is kind of like the first one really, these big bold flowers. And that's what I want you to remember, because I have been playing today. I've been cutting out this afternoon. I've been cutting out loads of pieces from the Paper Florist dies. Let me just bring you in a bit because you seem to be a long way away. Let me just do that a bit. Okay, bring you up there. So Paper Florist dies, absolutely gorgeous. You couldn't get me on Facebook. I've got others here on Facebook. Not sure why that is. Sometimes Facebook does play up, so yeah, it might just be that. Anyway, I'm just going to open these up. These Paper Florist dies, I have just thrown them back in here. I haven't put them out nice and neatly. But these dies are a little bit overlooked, or can be a little bit overlooked in the annual catalogue. So there are so many beautiful pieces in here. I'll just turn them over and try and some semblance of order. But I've been busy die cutting, so I don't have to do it now live on air with you guys. So you won't get bored just watching Sandra cut and cut and cut. So trying to fit them all in. I haven't used this one online for you for a while, so I thought when I saw those papers in my head, I kind of know what I'd like to do with this. So that looks a little bit more presentable, doesn't it? So 18 dies in here, and they've all got some lovely little characteristics there. So I'm going to play with a few tonight for you. So that is Paper Florist dies. They are a standalone die. So they are literally just on their own. There's no stamps with it, there's no sentiments, there's no nothing. It's just a bundle of dies. So that's why sometimes these things get overlooked, because people go for the bundles. I'm just going to put that in there. I might need them if I need to cut some extras of something. So let's just pop them there. So I'm going to bring you over to my tray. So I've been playing with these, and I think we had a cat jump on these. These were all nicely in little piles. They are no longer nicely in little piles. So I think we've had a cat jump on my tray on the table. Yeah, I haven't visibly seen anything, but yeah, just trust me that these were so nice and neatly done for you. We will just rummage and we'll get what we want. Okay, we've got the those little ones, the little straight ones are up there. They've really squished. But anyway, can you kind of see what I've done here? You won't see all the colours at once, but I've got all my scrap containers out, and I have gone through using the colours that are listed, all of those colours that were on that sheet. So you can kind of see where these are coming from, can't you? There's all of the colours are in there somewhere, and some of them are cut more than once and some of them aren't. Now, I wanted some, there it is. I did bring it through. That's fine. Okay, so I kind of needed that one. So this is what I'm going to play with. I'm going to use note cards, which I have just got out here. I'll put this one away because we're using the colours. I'm not using any textures or anything else like that at the moment. You will see me doing lots more with this. So we'll get a card and envelope. We'll get another card. I just want to bone folder that, and we'll see how we go on the other side because it's springy a little bit. And then another envelope. Okay, so we'll start off with two. Let's see where we go. So, one of the images on that flyer was one of the first images I kind of wanted to recreate for you. Now, bearing in mind this stamp set has a stamp set here, like a bloom, a bunch of 3 blooms, a single bloom, some leaves, and a couple of greetings, and these dies here. Now, I have the Paper Florist dies, so I kind of wanted to recreate some pieces in these colours using the Paper Florist dies. Okay, so I'm going to take the envelopes out of the way just for a mo. So they're on there. And I've got a couple of cards. That one's laying nice and flat. Let's do that one first. So, pop down in the comments if any of you have got the Paper Florist dies, because they are absolutely gorgeous. I've got the brush tip here for my Take Your Pick tool and the pointy end, the pokey tool on here. I've been using both today. I ran them through that way and then poked through the extra little bits and just saved them all in a little tray. Okay, so I'm going to start by making some very simple flowers for you. Once I see where I put my dimensionals. So, dimensionals, some mini glue dots. So easy, just reach over. Mini glue dots, and that's all I'm going to use today. These other ones on here were larger ones that I couldn't fit in the tray. Okay, so where are we ready to go? We have tweezers, which are the most important thing. So if I just start off by building you some flowers, can you see everything on there? I think you can. I'll just bring you out a little bit. Now we've kind of filled the screen a bit more. So we'll try and keep away from that corner up there where my face is. Okie doke. So yeah, I'm intrigued to know if any of you have got the Paper Florist, and if so, are you liking it? Have you done much with it? Ah, you're waiting, are you, Joy? These are a couple of projects that I have shown you before. I'm sure I have. We might have made this one live a while back. These are some of the combinations of just with 3 colours, 2 or 3 colours. Okay, and then these ones on the plaque. It's just a wooden plaque from a Hobbycraft, I believe, over here. I think I've lost a petal. I'll just put my thumb there. And you've even got these little tufts. I'm not going to show you that one tonight, but I've got some other little bits and pieces that I'm just going to assemble and show you how you can make them so different. Okay, so just using these colours, I take these ones come as a set of 4 on the die. I won't use green actually, no. Then lemon and lime, I just went through all my scraps, was just putting remnants, just chucking them on there and literally, and just trying to find some different colours that might work together. I'm just going to take these 4 out. So this one die comes as a set of 4. It's got 2 large and 2 small on there. Okay, and so I start with this one. I start by curling these leaves. So I'm just using my bone folder, holding it in the middle so I don't pull the petal off. Just curl those. Okay, and do that with all of them. The glass mat does make it easy just to slide these off the bottom here. Okay. My black mat is very sort of like matte, and it sometimes it just doesn't want to let go of them. So this is all 4. That box looks so pretty. Yes, Gillian, which is exactly the answer, what I was trying to achieve. This is that. Okay, this box is these vibrant colours. I think I've got nearly all the colours in there. We won't use them all tonight, but just to see the collection all built together. Okay, so we're just curling these ones over. Right, those. So now you can use your choice of adhesive. You can literally put a dot of Tombow in the centre and the centre of that one, and pile one on the other. I'm just going to pop them crisscross. Excuse me, still got a croaky throat. If you want to just press on that, if you've got your mat with you, it was easier, it will sink in and curl it. But I just use the lid of a Tombow just to press those down. Okay, and that one in there like so, and then press that down. Just put something in there, just so you don't want to do it flat because you want to keep some shape to it. Now these cards, I have made cards with these, and they do go in the post, but they will probably be your large letter post. Okay, so just be careful with the dimension that you put on there. I do use the Stampin' Dimensionals, but I do use the mini glue dots as well. So I'm now going to just pop those 2 together. Okay, by putting a little bit of Tombow in the middle, and just pop that one, nestle that one in the middle there. Okay, so you've got 2. Oh, I didn't want to put 2 together the same colour, did I? Sorry, let's take that one back. Don't want to do the same. So let's crack on. I'm just going to look over here and see. I've got some of these little, when COVID came out, okay, these were kind of like being depicted as the little coronavirus, weren't they? These little atoms, molecules, whatever they were, and just funny shaped ones, just little starry bits. Now we can put on here whatever we like, so I'm just going to pick out a colour that might be a bit too close. Any colours we want really. So that might be a little bit close, maybe the yellow. This is how I decide what I'm going to do with my, how I'm going to build my flowers. If you have got lots of scraps, I urge you just to get a tray, something that you can put them in. I'm shaping this one in the palm of my hand just with my knuckle, and that will come in the centre there like so. So we're going to do that one in that colour. If we put them, if we want to give some dimension, I will just put this one on one little mini dimensional, take that off, drop that in the middle. Okay, there's no right or wrong colour way to do the colours. Nature is not perfect. Nature changes, and what can be abnormal, you know, it really doesn't matter. I'm sorry that these have all got pussycat-fied. I'm not sure who was on here, but somebody's definitely been on here. So in here, you get an assortment of your circles. You get a big one and a small one, and they come like a plain and a dashed, a dotted, sorry. So like that one. This one is dotted, this one's plain. And then you get in reverse. So you'll get the small one as a dotted, and then the bigger one as a plain. Okay, like that. I would just say make sure that you've got them up the right way, so you get your best side upwards where the dies are concerned. So you've got a pair of dies that cuts that and a pair that cuts that. Okay, so again, we can just pick up any combination of these, and I do add in my scraps, I do add white to the equation. So like here, we'll pop a white one in there actually. So I'll just shape it in my knuckle. Okay, I do want some dimensional, so I'm going to use some little ones on here. So I'm going to put that in the middle. Okay, and then this shaped one is just going to sit in the middle of that one. The fact that one is a large one and one is a small one, you get differences straight away. Okay, but there are so many possibilities. So that's that one. And then the middles are these little pieces in here, and I like to use these. There's all sorts of combination colour-wise, so we can do whatever you fancy. Oops. Anyone's got any particular colours that they like, then please do share. So this one again, I'm going to put a little dimensional mini glue dot on here for you. So you've got different lots of shaping. Some will go flat, some will go curved, but you can pop that on there or in the middle of that one. It'll go in there, won't it? And again, the top of your Tombow is a good point just to wobble that around and let it sit nicely. Okay, we also have some little mini ones in this corner here. Can you see the little diddy ones up there? And they work just as well. So we could have, what should we put in that one? I might even put the bright orange in there. Oh, that's a bit too close, isn't it? Let's pick one of the purpley ones. We use purple in the other one. Let's find a... We have both Melon Mambo and Berry Burst in this set. Okay, just grab my glasses to see which side is the right side. Okay, when you cut your dies, it cuts downwards onto your cutting mat, and there is definitely a right and a wrong side. Can't have been so much, she's been a good girl. Yeah, I wouldn't so much, necessarily. They've been asleep all afternoon, but then got up, it's called like tea time, and Tiggs sat next to David on the sofa and just sat there and meowed for his dinner. Okay. Why I'm saying about the mini glue dots do actually give you a little bit of dimension. They're not perfectly flat. They've just got that bit of jelly that just raises them off the surface. But there's a couple of little quick ones, a big one and a small one. They're there. These ones here are really nice as well. I will use the dark leaves on those. And again, you've got two large, two small. Just get those out of the way. Just want to give you some ideas for the combinations of the dies. Just making sure that they're all the right side up. And I'm going to grab a piece of Tombow in the middle, like so, and the middle of those two. Just a tiny little dot, that's all it needs. Now these aren't symmetrical, so you kind of want to just line these up and stagger them, offset them a little bit, and the same with this one, just kind of in any of the gaps. But as I said, nature's not perfect, it's not always even Stevens. So when we've got those all stuck down, we can pull those together and just curl them over our fingers. Just have to think twice as to when you're sending these. If you're going to put them in the post, be aware of the extra postage. I would probably pop these in a, over here we have C6 boxes, so we can put them in a little a mailing box, and I do like to use those. They're quite good. So I'm going to put a mini glue dot in the middle of these. So take the little ones, plonk it on there, press it down, lift it off, and then pop that in the middle there. So we've got a nice full flower, again offsetting them so they're not all in the same place, like so. And then I think I'm going to put one of these ones. We've got another lilac in there, look. This is Highland Heather, I think. Yes, it is. I've got all my 12 trays, my scrap trays behind me. So that one can sit in the middle like so. And we can do these with mini glue dots, so really just quick and easy really without getting messy. Press them down nicely, lift them off. And press that one down in the middle. Lid of the Tombow, because it's curved. My finger will probably be quite flat, you see, so that's that one. And then we're going to have, because it's a little bit bigger, I'm going to put one of these in the middle. We've got different bright colours there. A purple in the middle there, pinky in the middle. Or shall we put an orange? That one there. I think I like the pink best. So this one here, they are all flat. We haven't got dimensionals, so I'll put one dimensional just in the centre there. Press it down, lift it off, and then this is going to go in the middle. Like so. So can you see, you can see all these, I'm going to be building them up the back there. Okay, we have got the leaves. I did do some leaves as well. I now want to go over to the ones that I call tulips. Okay, I don't know why I'm leaning on that. The tulips, so we've got these branches here. I've got the three different greeny, yellowy, greeny colours in there. I've got lemon lime twist, I've got mossy meadow, and yeah, lemon lime twist and lemon lolly actually. That's the other green in there. Or mossy meadow. So we've got lots of different colours in that. I'm going to use the mid-tone, and I'm going to layer up some of these for you. So these tulip heads, I call them tulip heads. They are a mixture of get hold of them. A mixture. They come as threes. They are slightly different. It really doesn't matter which is which. Okay. I made a project yesterday that's just waiting to be released, so I can't share that one with you at the moment. And I cut these into singles. So once we build them up, I'm just going to lay these, check my glasses down, and make sure I've got the right sides because they've been shuffled. That's the bigger one goes in the middle, and that's the one on the end. So like they'll go like so. Now these are quite simple. Can you can't see me, can you? Yes, you can, just about. Come into a little bit more. So I'm going to put a little tiny dot of Tombow on each one of the bottoms of those. I call these ones tulips. They probably aren't, but they've kind of got that tulip shape to them. So I'm picking this up on my tweezers, and I'm going to lay this where the curve ends here, the curve on the bottom of the flower will go on there. And press it down for a few seconds, and then this one, the glue on the bottom, will go on the curve of that one. Okay, so just going to place that down, press it down, and we're there. Get it straight. And then again with the last one on here, I'm just going to place that on top of the curve at the bottom, press it down, and there's our little tulip. So if I bring that up to the screen, you can kind of see that on there. Now if you build projects and you want to slide them in between designs, then you can cut each one of these off, just cut straight down, and then you can shorten the stems as you need. So on this one here, I actually used them as a 3 altogether on their own. I raised the middle one, and these were flat, and the same here, 1 was raised and 2 were flat. But since I've done this is quite a while ago, and I've been cutting those into singles to actually tuck into randomly, so you can then mix and match your colours a little bit more as well. So that's those ones. What else do I need to show you? These bigger ones I don't tend to put on the cards. These are the bigger flowers. Wow, I think I've lost a petal here. These big ones, because these really need these little tuft in the middle, and they stand quite proud, so I would not post these in a card in the post. It would have to go in a box. Okay, but the different ones in here, look, I've got plain circles, I've got different combinations. Done that one more like a daisy with a gem in the center. There's lots of different possibilities, and even these little tiny ones here, I want to do some of those, so I'll do those next. The big ones I didn't use, but these ones here were the kind of like crisscrossed ones. We haven't used the orange yet, have we? 1, 2, 1, 2. Use those ones. And these are going to work the same, so it comes one die, does all 4 pieces. They are all the right sides. So what are you thinking of the, I know you like the colours, but what are you thinking of the dies? Is this the first time you've seen them? No, I think that is upside down. I'm just doing a little crisscross on that one. Then I'm going to do a crisscross on this one. I've put the glue on there too early, but that's not a problem. Just adhere that one down. And then I'm going to place this one on that piece of glue there. Okay, so we're just going to... In fact, no, we won't. We'll keep these separate as well. So I'm going to curl that first. I'm just going to wipe that piece of glue off. I got a bit carried away with my glue. Just a piece of paper towel here. There we go. And I'll curl those ones. I haven't apologised my face. I haven't had the wood burner lit, but it was cold in here and I thought I'd just take the chill off the air. I'm going to put the gas heater on just for a little while. I come in here and I'm roasting like a little sauna in here, hence I'm in a t-shirt. Okay, so that's done the same with those two. Okay, little crisscrosses there. And these can have one of these other ones in the centre. So I'm going to put red with the orange. Okay, I think I'm going to try it. Don't be afraid to experiment. If you have a particular colour palette that you'd like to play with, like my purples there, then play with it. Just have fun. They are really fun to play with. What have we got on here? Who's on there? There we go. Oops. I'm just going to pick that one down there. Are you still there, Joy? Are you liking these yet? Have I convinced you yet? So I'm going to put a different colour in the centre of these. So these little flowery centres. They're different sizes, so you can play around with them. In fact, a white one would probably offset those nicely. There we go. This is the one with all the dots around the centre. So that can sit in the middle like so. But because I've put them together quite flat, I'm going to put a dimensional in the centre. Press it down, lift it off, and then put this one on the top. Just make sure you've got your good side upwards. Okay, so there's another flower. This little one here, I have done some of these little ones. I've done the little spiky ones as well. That one, what haven't we had yet? I haven't had one of those. I'll do one of those as well, side by side. Okay, and these can have one of maybe the smaller circles. Just picking out different colours here to share with you. I do want to tend to be the smaller ones for these. So that can just sit in there like so. And I can put that on a dimensional. I don't put lots of layers if I'm doing them for cards. Okay, I'll press it down, lift that off, and then pop this one on the top. They are a great investment. Well done, Shaz, definitely. Shaz, tell Joy she needs to buy them. That's some little investment there. So that little one there, all on its own, is a nice little flower. So it's just that little middle that we've used from there and just had that on its own, so that can work. Then this one here can kind of similar, but I've also done these ones. I'm trying to use most of the colours so you've got something of everything. So we can leave that one flat. That one can have, what colour can we have on there? See, some of these ones are a little bit bigger. That's a bit wrong colour really. Let's go with that one. Have that one on there, so that would have a dimensional on, and I'll put a bigger one on there because that's going to nearly fill that one. Okay, and then this, you can feel sometimes. You are very convincing that I need these. I think you do, Joy. There we go, so that one's there. Not little flowers I'm doing now, so I'm just going to pop something in the centre of this one. No, that's too close. I need to have a darker one in there. That one. Yeah, that's just the plain circle with the piece round it. But if you've got a particular colourway, like my purples, it was easier because you've not got so many colours. But I just wanted to do these just to show you some of the different combinations. And this is just really quickly from my box here, what I've already cut. Okay, you can do so many different combinations, you really can. But just have fun with them, and please share to me, tag me in them so I can see what you've done with them. They're all the tulip ones. I think we'll get to start making a card up now, so we've kind of done quite a bit. Yeah, I think I've take that off. I don't know what we've done there. What have I done there? I've hit a star on one of your comments there, Shaz. You would, yeah, exactly, Shaz. It would, if you wanted to get lots of different shapes like this, you would get several sets of dies to get the same effect. Lots of different, you know, endless combinations and colours and textures with these. So in the in that brochure I had here, this one here, there's one big flower on there and a sentiment coming across and some leaves. So I'm going to kind of try and create something similar. And I could use a similar, I don't have to use that one. I'm just going to think about doing, I'll do one straight and then I'm going to do one with the, I did a little trio. I want to try and get some different colours in here. So maybe like so, and like so maybe. A trio, like so. And then have some strings coming down there. Now, who says, in my theory of nature's not perfect, who says our stems down here can't be these ones? Okay, you don't have to have the tulip toppers on them, as long as you've got something on there on each stem, and you don't know that stem's hidden down there. So that could be our base for our stems on this one. So little dot of Tombow on each of those, just down this thicker bit at the bottom, plonk that on there. I've got to stop saying plonk because I use that too much, don't I? Okay, so you could actually just have 3 little flowers. Look how cute that would be. Like something like that and like that and like that. Or get the balance right and have the big one at the top there. There you go. Let's do that for the first one because I just think that's going to do well. So I'm just going to cover that little bit of the stem there so you can see a little bit of green. And I have got so many scraps. I'm thinking now, if I just have a mega scrap cutting session, I might make something like this for my swaps for convention. They're fiddly. Yes, they are fiddly, but it's something you can do and build in front of the telly. Okay. Something like so. How does that look for starters? Just for one simple little cardlet. Here we go. So for sentiments tonight, I've brought a variety across. This one would want something fairly small. So I've got on here, I've got these ones. You could, now I've stuck them down, that would be telling, but I could put a little arc across there, thinking of you. I do like the happy birthday on there. I do like smile. And these ones are nice as well. The sentimental park. These ones are tiny little blocks that we can put, and we can stamp that and then cut them like best wishes or just for you. Yeah, best wishes. I think best wishes might be a nice one. Let's just do that one for now. I have got blocks here. I don't know that I've got the right colours, but I've got black, so we will do black for this one. My block's a bit big there actually. I had smaller ones. There we go. It's always easy if you can have the block to the same size or similar size to what you need. If you have a tiny greeting on a big block, you tend to rock it more. So in here you can see I've had some debris from what I've been stamping on there, but I think these ones would look nice, just a little thin bead there. So I'm going to use my black because black goes with anything, and well, virtually anything. So just stamp that up well, and then I'm going to stamp that on there. I might do another one. Holding my breath and stop talking because I was trying to be precise. Okay, so then I'm going to take my snips and I'm just going to cut this evenly on the ends, even space both sides, so roughly about there. Okay, cut that one down, and the same for this one, just doing that off the camera, and then line it up there, and the same there. So these I will just banner on the ends, snip that a little. We're looking at note cards, so that's why I've kind of gone with smaller greetings. And this is a small design on here. So snip there, snip into the centre if you haven't seen me do this before, and corner into the middle, and corner into the middle. Okay, little bits can go. And do the same on this one, because we can use this on the next card. You noticed I had one piece of card, but it was long enough to do the greeting twice. So even though I'm doing this, if I don't get to use this one, then I'll just put it back in the stamp case for next time. Okay, so it saves you time later on. And there we go. Get rid of all the little bits onto the floor. And just hold this off, offer this up to your card and see, is that what you're going to want on there? Okay, so it is a lot of white space on here. Another time I might emboss, but for today, for this one, I think I'm just going to leave him as he is and put some dimensionals on there. The stems are flat, so we're only putting one layer of dimensional for post-wise. So one of those and one of those. There we go, and that little one can come across the top there. Now there's no ink on here, there's no nothing, it's just a really simple little card. Okay, little segment there. Okay, and there's one neat little card. I probably would have put it a little bit higher, knowing that I'm not putting anything else around that. Okay, just make it a little bit more central. But that's one little card there. I can pop that one to one side. I say I haven't got the embosser over today, but there's nothing to stop me. I could actually. Just bear with, because I know what I want to do. There's a purpose to my telling you this. These are the stripes and splatters. Yes, the comment is over the screen slightly. Oh, sorry, the comments. Yes, I don't know how to get rid of it. I hit a button and it won't go. I don't know how. When I was scrolling up, it's not going to take that off. I don't know how to get rid of that. So, apologies, guys. There's no way. It's not just going to slide off there. Let me just reset this screen up again and do this and see that, and see whether that moves it across. It's still not moving it, is it? Mystery, that one. So sorry about that. It's because I've clicked on Shaz's comment about smudge. Yeah, it just puts it on and off, but it's not taking it away. I'm so sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know. The splatters here is literally just splodgers, lots of splodgers, and this is the stripes. Okay, and yeah, maybe she can try that. Just try that. Thanks, Rhonda. Just delete that one comment, Shaz, and see if that disappears. So I'm going to quickly cut a layer for this card, and I'm going to do the one of the embossing folders. So I think stripes or splatters, it's up to you guys. So just let me know what you'd like. I might have a layer in here, just a sec. In my box of tricks here, I do keep these. I've put layers here, so I'll see what sizes I've got. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, we'll leave it. So I've got two sizes on here for my cards. So I've got one for the full size on here. So that fits the whole size of the card. And then I've got ones that are next layer down. So it's like, just gives it a little bit of a border. Okay, so like so, cut the side that way, like there. Because we're dealing with small cards, I think I'm going to do that one there, so which is just one notch down on each of those. So I have my little cut and emboss machine here. I'll move that to the other side. So I have the machine, and here's my layer. Okay, splatters or stripes. this one gives you more detail actually. So I'm going to do the splatters. So this one here, the reason I'm mentioning it is Celebration Release 2 at the moment is, there's a Release 2. I did put the graphic up and it's giving you different options to have things from the catalogues, the annual catalogue and the mini, as a free Celebration item with a qualifying purchase as well. Yeah, well done, Sue. I've got splatters. Yeah, so you can actually have this double set of embossing folders totally free with a £45 purchase. Okay, so there's the splatters. That's how that one comes out. Can you see that one up there? It is random. It's just splatters. Okay, so that's that one. I'm going to grab another one of those and do the other one so you can see the comparison, because they are a good product to have. They're not consumable, so you can have these for free and they will stay with you all of your crafting years. Okay, so I'm going to show you both the patterns. Sorry, still there. Oh, I don't know how that is. I'll try and look on the program I use. I'll Google it and I'll see how I get rid of comments. Or starred comments, should I say. So this is the second one. So you have the stripes and the splatters. Get rid of that. And that's the other one. So if I bring them both up, you can see how they are. So this is the stripes. That could be like a wall, I suppose, or I don't know, bark, and the splatters there. Okay, so just tilt them down so you can see them both. Okay, so I'm going to put that one. I've done it so it's just the layer's just slightly smaller than that. So I'm just going to tear that down. I'm just going to put that in the centre. So it'll be plain on the outside and just that tiny little border. One just hasn't quite got its corners met. Move that just a smidgen. They're pre-scored, but sometimes they just need a little bit of teasing to get the edges together more. There we go. So can you see that's just got that little border on there now? That's good. And then the next one we'll do a bigger display. Now bring my little pieces back on. I've moved them, so sorry, they have all shot across now. Now these ones in here, this is kind of a mid green, and I do kind of like this one. You don't have to keep it with so many leaves on. So this is another one I want to share with you. I know the time's dragging on, but sorry. I'm just going to snip off these, and I'm going to keep the line going straight up the stem. Okay, I might have used these before. I can't remember if I've done this before. In fact, have I done this quite recently? It might have just been me playing yesterday. So I'm taking this one off. So I'm taking all of those just to give me a stem. Okay, so I'm taking all of those leaves off. Okay, and there is my stem. I have a balled one of these. So there's the full one. Can you see those? So that's the full one, and that's with the stems cut off. Don't worry about the little jaggedy bits there. I've got as close as I can, and it's going to be covered up by some pieces as well. So I'm going to pop that up there like so, sort of fairly central, which is the right side. That's the right side. Get that one down first, like so. Okay, these little ones here I have used on some of these little flowers, so we'll just lay these on here first. I've got some slightly different shades. I might have those ones. An orange, so you can have that as a bit of a stem. So you can see little bits of the greenery through. Okay, you could stagger those like so. I have this one here. And you see, if you wanted to, you could then cut another one. You're going to probably think this is very, very fiddly, but it's not really. If you just come down and snip, snip, snip. Okay, and I'm going to show you what I do with the single leaves and how that can benefit as well. Okay, so on this one, we're just lengthening the stem now, so I'm going to take that one off as well. And we're going to make this stem come down a little bit longer. We're going to overlap that slightly as to where you'd like that to be. So one stem, you haven't got to do any freehand work, just snipping your bits that are already there. I'm going to continue that curve. So where that's coming round like so. So we've now got one long stem. Okay, and we can have those like so. So the Tombow goes in the middle of that one. Okay, and that can go there. These ones have got some dimensionals in their layers, so I'm putting these just flat. That one can come there. We can leave that greenery showing, and then this one can come kind of over there. Now, this is when we can take these leaves. Okay, and if you wanted to, you could actually have some more leaves coming out the side of this flower by just popping one under there like so. So I tend to just put the Tombow on the end of the end there. Slide this underneath between some petals, and just hold it with your tweezers just a little while that sticks. Hope you can see that all right. Yeah, it's still there, Shaz. I'll see what it comes like on replay. I really don't know how we can do that. So then I'll just take another one of these and put it somewhere else. A little bit of glue on the end there. Okay, and have another one there. So we've got two together. Okay, hold them in tweezers, and you've got two little single leaves on there. Okay, and then when that's set, you can just pop that down. Have those coming out from, so they could be coming out from the branch further across. And then just good dose of Tombow on there. And have those coming out to the side, like so. Oh, it's come with me. Okay, I can stick it down to the back if I need to. There we go. How does that look? Okay, so you've now got three bigger flowers on there. And then this one, again, can come across the stems at the bottom, or you could put it in the middle of the flowers there. Okay, I quite like it there, actually. So I'm going to put some little pads on that one. Whoops, it's stuck with me. And then I think that will be all for today. Just introduce you to the colours, introduce you to the zinnias. Like I say, I haven't used them on all of the cards today. I like this just hanging off the end here as well, so I'm going to pop that one just there. Oops, come down, there. So we've got a little flag on that end, so that's just there. Okay, now I could have done some of those with the backing papers, but I will do that, might do that on Wednesday, keep those out of the way. These are all pieces that can be used. What I was thinking of was using something like this on another card. So I could have had something like that on the back, and then had your nice big bright flowers on here. Or to use these vine sort of flowers and then have some on here as well. They get a little bit more lost in there, I think, but just mix and match and just play with those papers. You will see more coming. They only arrived, I think it was Thursday, weren't they? But I really like those little flowers. Push the project up a few inches. Oh, sorry, like that. Let's take my face off and move that across. There we go. Take me out of the corner. Okay, there we go. Aw. Thanks, Rhonda. I'm used to working down that part of the mat, you see, that's the trouble. So there we go. There's the two cards anyway. Very quick and simple. Okay, just using the smaller elements. And then you've got this one using some of the bigger ones. Okay, different combinations, just using one set of dies. Okay, and these splatters on this one, the stripes and splatters, you can have, oh bless you, Shaz, have great ideas. They are beautiful. I want to do some fussy cutting of those flowers in the papers as well. So there will be lots coming up, because these big flowers in here are definitely lending themselves to being fussy cut. Okay, but again, I need to do that offline before I come on. So I will use this one again. Where are we? Sunday. I said Sunday, didn't I? This is Sunday. I'll do them on Wednesday as well, but I'll do totally different cards. Okay, I've got these pieces cut, so we can play with those. And yeah, I'll have lots more ideas for Wednesday. Okay, so that's all from me for now. Don't forget, Celebration is still running. I've just shown you the other set that you can get for your embossing folders. Bring you back to me and move you across. So there you go. I'll rise up above the banner on there, Shazza's message. And just celebration, there's release 2 as well, every £45 spent here in the UK. The $50, I think, in the States. So just ask your demonstrator as to which the minimum is for the country. And we have an extra day this year. It's the 29th because it's a leap year, but the offers will finish, this promotion will finish on the 29th as a close of business. Okay, in your market. So I know we have overseas people here. So that's all from me at the moment, and say thank you very much for joining me.